Hey, internet friends, cousins, and scoundrels. Welcome back to the channel. And if you're new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. Pull up a chair, honey, and let's have a chat. And since the algorithm really likes it when you interact with the content, go ahead and give it a like and subscribe since you're here. Now I ain't gonna hold you. Let's get right into this.
What in the Wi-Fi wilderness is going on in these internet streets, y'all? I thought the dumpster fire that Destiny lit the other day had finally burned itself out. But apparently, I was giving these people too much damn credit because the shit is still raging on. So here we are. Mel's Red Phone Revelation series has done it again, unmasking yet another bozo in the circus. The latest one to get outed? Stormy. She was caught red-handed as the mastermind behind TextGate. That's right, folks. It's now been confirmed, or at least strongly suggested, that Stormy's been lying the entire time about her relationship with Coleslaw. Turns out they were buddy-buddy all along, and apparently still are. Actually, folks clocked this connection years ago. And what did Stormy do? She flat out denied it, claiming that her relationship with Coleslaw was nothing more than a casual "hey girl" from across the street. Or perhaps a more accurate hey girl.
Hey girl!
Hey, how you doing?
Fine. I'm on my way to work.
Well, call me when you get home.
Okay.
You know, the kind where you barely wave, maybe throw in a nod, but never actually have a conversation? Yeah, that. Well, according to Stormy, she only knew Coleslaw because she was seeing her husband's friend who worked at their warehouse, and Slaw would sit in the car in the parking lot waiting for him to get off. You know, when I think about that shit sounds stupid. Did she sit in the car for the entire 8 hours? Or did she just come and pick him up and wait for him? Lord, I hope that girl wasn't sitting in the car for no damn 8 hours. But this is Slaw. So anyway, now, before you ask, but why does it even matter? Let me ask you a question. Why did Stormy feel the need to lie about it in the first place? She made it matter by lying. So if you're still wondering, maybe consider why it mattered so much to Stormy that she had to lie about it. To me, the shit ain't adding up, but I ain't about to sit here and do no math for you. So when Mel went live to reveal that Stormy was the person who was texting her son's phone, you already know those internet detectives were staking out her IG and TikTok just waiting for that go live button to light up so they can hear Stormy's side of the story. And lucky for y'all, I got my hands on her response. Check this out. That's right. This bitch didn't say shit. Not a peep, zero zilch, not a nothing. But of course, the silence wasn't gonna last long because Stormy is sneaky, right? She's the type of chick that likes to throw rocks and hide her hands. You know that type. Look, if Stormy didn't have money, she'd be the type of bitch to steal your wallet and then help you look for it, okay? So it's giving plot twist, all right? Sunni and Mel both being targeted by a CC that Stormy's been throwing $500 super chats at? Yeah, that's not just some random coincidence. And let's not forget, this is the same CC that went to Destiny's open house, camera in hand, going in all her closets and drawers, and even capturing her Big D energy for everyone to see. And surprise, surprise, Mel had already called this person out last year for stalking her. But wait, there's more. This CC didn't stop there. When a bigger CC dared to post a video about not getting her Canvas beauty products or a refund from Stormy, she got doxxed. And then shit got really dark really quick because she wasn't just doxxed, she was allegedly threatened too. And now Kyle, Stormy's former business partner, is also claiming in his lawsuit that his ass was doxxed too by that very same CC. And all of this is starting to look like one big messy and highly orchestrated harassment campaign to me, okay? So coincidence? I don't think so. It's not exactly a secret why Sunni caught a stray, right? Look, Destiny's got beef with her. And Stormy also feels some type of way about how she met and married Moses. And for the moment, Stormy is Team Destiny. And if you add to that Sunny is also cool with Mel, shit, that's the perfect recipe for these two bitches to throw her in the mix. And while Stormy and Destiny are on good terms right now, I ain't finna throw the friends label on these bitches. We know how these two roll. They're friends today, but shit, they be done fell out tomorrow. And quiet as is kept, these two chicks are the ones that actually can't keep friends. They always like to talk about how Mel doesn't have friends. But these two bitches, where are their friends? Where are they? Here's the thing. We all know that Destiny's been on Mel's blacklist for 2 years. And in my opinion, she's let that stew into an unnatural obsession and blind rage for Mel, right? So yeah, I can definitely see Stormy and Destiny linking up to come for Mel and Sunny. It just makes sense. It checks out. And let's not overlook the fact that Stormy was most likely embarrassed after getting exposed, for running her mouth about Mel the coleslaw. And to me, Stormy definitely seems like the type who would, want to try to get her lick back. But at the same time, she's not trying to look like a villain out here, right? So, what's a girl to do when she doesn't want to mess up her own manicure? Well, it's simple. You send in a crash dummy, a flunky to do your dirty work. And this is why Sunny is hot as fish grease out here. She said folks have been sliding into her DMs, letting her know that a CC is out here leaking information about her and her husband. And listen, Sunny isn't really tripping off his criminal record being discussed, right? Because she and Moses already put that out on the show. She doesn't care. No, she is concerned about her address being leaked to the general public. That's what's got her up in arms. She went live to say that she was, made aware of people showing up at cast members' open houses, businesses, and the like. And she isn't going to tolerate any of that bullshit from nobody.
And if you think by exposing my husband information, you doing something good, you actually putting niggas in the line of fire. You putting niggas in trouble, in danger. This is a warning. You are in danger. No, I'm upset because you're trying to play now. You're trying to take shit to a different level. I have been nothing but spurring people. I have been spurring. I haven't been putting any personal information out. I've always tried to take the high road on this thing. Yeah, they gonna learn it. I'm from the show me state. They about to learn that I'm not them. They about to fucking learn I'm not like them. They not like us. Real talk. I'm never trying to be the type of person to play hard or act hard or start drama. I really have never been that girl. I'm not that girl. If you come to anybody's house playing any fucking rabbit ass games, your ass is gonna get dealt with. I'm telling you. You pull up, you gonna get the fuck done up. And that's real talk. I'm not playing with you.
Sunny said y'all need to find something safe to do. Because if y'all show up at her door, y'all finna fuck around and find out that it ain't safe, it ain't safe, it ain't safe, it ain't safe. And hell, I believe her. And I also have a sneaky suspicion that Sunny suspects that Destiny may be the source behind the leak. So she also fired shots in her direction as well.
You think I got $1 million real estate portfolio just because I was worrying about dumbass shit like that? It's $1 million pretty girls out here, and the way they setting up these BBLs and lipos and neck tucks and dick tucks and all whatever y'all got going on, it's a lot of beautiful women out here. It's a lot, but everything that looks good ain't good. And I'd rather take a chance on my husband and building love and generational wealth with that than on some bitch that ain't got nothing to give, a pot to piss in, ain't got nothing to give. Now be mad at that. Now put that in your pipe and smoke it and get the hell up on. I'm not perfect. I was something else. Okay, from the time I was in school on up, I was something else. Okay, but God delivered me and made me who I'm supposed to be. But I bet you one thing, you can't find me as a grown ass woman foraging and doing criminal activities as a grown ass woman.
Ciao. Sunni said that she is not a grown woman out here forging and committing fraud. And she's not wrong. Destiny is a grown ass woman, right? She's documented and certified as a liar, okay? And you don't have to argue with me about it. Take your gas station wig and hustle on down to Madison County Jail and argue with those folks, okay? But listen, who's ever behind this doxing bullshit has officially been put on notice. And if I were you, I'd take a seat. The list of people y'all have violated is getting longer and longer by the minute, and that can't be a good look. It might be wise to quit while you're ahead. Take a step back and ask yourself, if you end up tangled up in the legal system, or worse, laid up in the hospital, is the person sending you on these crash out missions really going to have your back? I doubt it. Mel also took to her IG to address the same CC that is suspected of targeting Sunni, and she left a series of posts. This all started when someone reached out to Mel to let her know that that particular CC in question went live to basically call her and her mom some bitches. But it wasn't just that, right? Apparently, the ranting was so vile and out of pocket that the viewer got so disturbed, she felt the need to stop watching altogether and rush to report it to Mel. And that's when you know you've gone too far, right? Why attack her mother? Why? What's the point in that? Okay? But since mamas are on the table, Mel decided to post his mother with a little message that she needs to come and collect her son. Mel is not playing with y'all asses in 2024, okay? She's just going to call your ass out and put your ass on blast. That is it, and that is all. She's not playing with y'all no more. The gloves are off, the foot is on gas, and she's not letting up, okay? So y'all just might want to leave this lady alone too. And all this shit just leads me back to Stormi. And Stormi is a trip. She talks big shit in her confessionals. But when it comes to speaking up for herself, she always seems to have a mouthpiece running interference. And the thing is, these mouthpieces aren't stepping up because they're her ride-or-die friends or anything like that. Nah, I don't think we've ever seen an actual friend of Stormi's genuinely step up to defend her or, just because they care, right? You know how like Shanita does for Mel? Now, whether people like it or not, Shanita is in Mel's corner because she wants to be, because they're genuinely friends. But on the flip side, we've seen Kyle windmilling and that other CC hop into the fray on Stormi's behalf. And you gotta wonder, what was the motivation? Ding ding, it was money. That's right. Kyle wasn't pussy popping because he was her friend or because he cared about black businesses or female-owned businesses. In my opinion, hell nah. He had $40,000 of his own money tied up into that business, right? And he wasn't about to let that shit go down without a fight. As for that CC seen racking up $500 cash apps for his glowing commentary favoring Stormi, yeah, that's just another paid performance. In my opinion, he doesn't give a damn about Stormi. And here's the plot twist. She doesn't care about him either. And just like Kyle, once he's served his purpose, she'll toss him out too. I'm getting ready to go on a small tangent, but just bear with me. Now that I'm thinking about it, just about every single review for that body glaze on TikTok is a paid sponsorship. Seriously, you'd be hard pressed to find an unsponsored review of that stuff. And for that, I gotta give Kyle his flowers. He was a marketing genius with this one. The man basically recruited his own little army of Avon and Mary Kay reps. And I'm convinced he hit up hundreds, maybe even thousands of content creators, handed them some free product, and then dangled a commission to sweeten the deal. This little body glaze brigade was able to flood everyone's For You page. It was like a damn tidal wave. I mean, with that many influencers peddling this stuff, it was bound to hit a lot of screens. Next thing you know, a zillion views later, and this bullshit goes viral. But let's be real, Kyle orchestrated that. He knew exactly how to game the system because that's his thing. He does marketing. Now, I'm pretty sure the plan was to take that sales campaign straight to YouTube, which is why her long dormant channel suddenly woke up from its slumber. Do y'all remember that? And it started teasing new content. Shit, she even changed the name. But when you do a quick search for Stormi's name on YouTube, what are you going to find? A whole lot of eye-open videos about her and her character. And those reviews ain't selling shit. That's when I believe Kyle hit the panic button, not for her sake, but to protect his own investment. He went into full damage control mode, zeroing in on some of the content creators with substantial subscriber counts who weren't exactly singing Stormi's praises, right? Kyle figured if he could scare these bigger channels into submission with threats of lawsuits, the smaller ones would either fall in line out of fear or simply wouldn't have the reach to matter. You might want to ask Maurice how well that shit's working out. Now see, Kyle learned real quick that threatening shit was not going to fly on YouTube. So he researched her reputation on other social media platforms, only to find out that her name was already a hot steaming pile of shit on Facebook and IG too. But TikTok, that was virgin territory. Stormi wasn't known over there, which is exactly why she found some success. I genuinely believe that Kyle's game plan was to rinse and repeat that same strategy across every platform. But the problem was her reputation was already in the dumpster on most of them. And that's why it didn't surprise me one bit that when Kyle got booted, he went straight to IG, where her name was already trash, and aired out his grievances over there. He didn't try to pull that move on TikTok. You know why? Because he would have gotten roasted and run off the platform. She has fans on TikTok. Well, at least fans of the product, right? And so him going over there with that sob story, it just wasn't going to work. People weren't going to listen to it. He made her a darling on TikTok. I know that was a tangent, but I just thought I'd toss in my 2 cents on this since I was on a little hiatus when that fallout happened. Anywho, back to the crux of the matter. In my opinion, Stormi's circle seems more like a payroll list than a friend group. The folks around her aren't exactly what you would call friends. They're more like the hired help. And Stormi might have really outdone herself with this particular brand of crazy because it's only a matter of time before the wheels come off. And honestly, I don't believe that she'll be able to manage his expectations once she pulls access and dollars away. I'm just saying, girl, you might need to be working on an exit strategy. But let's be real. Was anyone surprised to learn that Stormi was texting Slaw? Absolutely not. In fact, when Mel threw out the who's behind the text question, those 2 names were practically the only guesses in the hat. Honestly, I would have had more respect for Stormi if she just, owned up to it once she got busted. Sure, she was talking shit about Mel in those texts, but who's shocked? Stormi's never been shy about her disdain for Mel. Her mother either. Shit, let's just keep it a buck, okay? And let's not pretend like it's some big revelation, right? Not to mention, Stormi was already outed, right, as Slaw's homegirl years ago, so there's no shocker there. The thing is, Stormi had 2 options here, right? Number 1, she could have just simply ignored it, especially if she wasn't planning on speaking for herself. Or 2, she could have just gone live on her platform, explained that she was texting a number that used to belong to her friend, Slaw. And she didn't realize the girl no longer had the phone. Case closed, end of the story, right? But Stormi has made this a thing because, in my opinion, she has sent out some certified crash outs to do some weird shit. It's cowardly, childish and has the potential to be dangerous. Tread lightly. And if you want my advice,
stop it. Get some help.
Again, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, bet you know now.